Hello guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. My name is Dheeraj and today we are going to solve problems from the Codechef Starters 149. This is the fourth question. Let us go through it. So the question name is Chef Loves Beautiful Strings. Okay, this is an easy version, and if you go to the seventh question you will find the hard version of this problem. So let us go through the question. The beauty of binary string t is defined by f of t. Okay, so f of t is nothing but an algorithm, and this is that algorithm. Okay, so what is this algorithm saying is, initially there is a score which is 0. Okay, and the algorithm has 2 points, and the algorithm has 3 points. Okay, the first one is you need to select any index and delete that character. Okay, select any index and delete that character. This is the first point. Second point, calculate the beauty of the string, or let us simply say calculate the k-score of the string. Okay. Third one, add this k to the global score that we have, and after completing this, you need to run this algorithm how many times? n-1 times. Okay, n-1 is nothing but the length of the string minus 1 times. Okay, and then you have to simply return this score in the end. I know most of you have not understood, but let us go through the example so that you will understand. So the given string of length n will contain only 2 characters, 0 and 1, because it is a binary string. So if you see here, 0, let us go through the first example, 0, 0, 1. Before we enter into the algorithm, can you tell me what is the k-score for this string? Now what is the k-score? First of all, k-score is nothing but any 2 adjacent characters which are not equal, okay, will contribute +1 to the k-score. So here 0 is equal to 0, so no +1 is going to contribute to our k, and here 0 is not equal to 1, so 1 is going to contribute to our k-score. Okay, so this is the string, right? Now once you enter into the algorithm, if I delete this character, if I choose to delete this character, what is the resultant string that I get? 0 and 1. Now what is the k-score of this resultant string? 1 only, right? So I will add this 1 to my existing score, overall score. Okay, now again if I delete one character, let us assume I delete 0, and I am left with only one character, which is 1. But this is an invalid string, right? Because you cannot compare this with any other character because there is only one character. So the k-score for this remains 0, and the score that you get, the maximum score that you get from this string, is nothing but 1. So you are simply gonna return 1, and that is the expected answer for the first test case. Now let us go through the second test case, which is 1 and 1. What is the k-score for this? What is the k-score for this? 0, right? Before entering into the algorithm, if the k-score is 0, then after entering the algorithm, k-score will also remains the same. Okay, so for this, the score will remain 0. Now let us see the third one, 0, 1 and 0. Okay, so what is the k-score for this? K-score is nothing but 2, because 0 is not equal to 1 and 1 is not equal to 0. Now once you enter the algorithm, you need to delete one character, right? Let us say I delete this character. What is the k-score if I delete this character? My k-score will be 1, and my overall score will also be a 1. So, and again if I delete any one of them, the k-score will be 0 only. So the resultant answer for this is 1. Okay, till now three test cases are very small. Now from this fourth test case, you can draw more observations. Okay, so 1 1 0 1 1. Before we enter the algorithm, what is the k-score for this? Right, 1 is not equal to 0 and 0 is not equal to 1. The k-score is 2. So let me define a variable, score is equal to 0. Okay, so if you see, what is the length of this string? 5, right? 5 minus 2 plus 1. So what do you get? 3, right? sorry, 2, right? So okay, first let us go with this flow. If I delete this character, if I delete the starting one, what is the case code that I get? This 1 is not equal to 0 and this 0 is not equal to 1. My k-score will remain the same, which is 2, and this 2 will be added to my overall score. Done. Now if I delete the last character, okay, what is the resultant string that I get? 1011. If I delete the last character, what is the k-score that I get? The k-score that I get is 2, and plus 2 will be added to the overall score, and the resultant string will be 101. And here if I go by deleting this character, what is the k-score that I will get? 1, and I will add 1 to the variable 5, and the resultant string will be 10. And here you cannot delete any character, because even if you delete, the k-score is 0, right? So what do you understood by this? What have you understood? So here if you see on this string, where are the different adjacent pairs? Here and here, right? 1 is not equal to 0 and 0 is not equal to 1. And this is what is contributing value to, right? So why did I deleted the first character and the last character in the beginning? Why I did not start by deleting the middle character? Because I am deleting only those characters which are not contributing any k-score. Okay, so here even if I delete this character, the k-score will remain the same, and even if I delete this character, the k-score will remain the same. So that is why first I will go with those values. First I will delete those values which will not contribute or which will not alter my k-score. Okay, then only I will go with other characters. Okay, so here k is 2, okay, which is nothing but k plus 1 is nothing but 3. What is the length of this character? What is the length of this character? 5, right? 5 minus 2 is nothing but 5 minus 3 is nothing but 2, which means if you delete any two characters from the string, the k-score will not change. Once you start deleting once you start deleting the third character, the k-score will decrease. Okay, so if I delete this character, the k-score is not changed, and even if I deleted this character, the k-score did not change, which added plus 4 to the overall score. Okay, let us take some better and big example for this. So let's say the example is something like 110 and then 101101. Okay, let us say we have this example. Now what is the k-score for this? Before we enter the algorithm, what is the k-score for this? 1 is not equal to 0, 0 is not equal to 1, 1 is not equal to 0, 0 is not equal to 1, and 1 is not equal to 0, 0 is not equal to 1. So how many pairs did we form? 6 pairs. What is the length of the string? 4, 8, 9. So what is 9 minus 6? 3, right? But we will consider plus 1 to it, right? So what is 9 minus 7? 2. So there are two characters. Even if you delete those two characters, the k-score will not change, which means in your overall score you will get 12 if you delete two characters. After that, the k-score will change. What are those two characters? So I can delete this character. Okay, if I delete this character, what is the resultant string that I get? If I delete that character, what is the resultant string? Something like this, right? Now what is the k-score for this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. See, it did not change. Hence you will add plus 6 to your score, right? Okay, let me remove this. 6. Okay, now what is the resultant string that you get after deleting that one character? Like if I choose to delete this character, okay, now where is the duplicate characters that I am getting? Here, right? So I choose to delete this. Okay, if I delete this, what is the resultant string that I get? 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0 and 1. So what are the different, what is the k-score? 1 is not equal to 0, 0 is not equal to 1, 1 is not equal to 0, 0 is not equal to 1, this. See, again you got the k-score same. So now the overall score will become 12. Now if you see, now I choose to delete any one of the character. Let's say I will go with this one. Okay. Now if you see 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0. What is the k-score? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See, it got changed by 1 because you are deleting a character from the pairs that will contribute to the k value. Okay, so you are deleting a character which will contribute to a k value. So if you delete that character, the k-score will be decreased. So here you will add plus 5. So it is going to be 17. Now again, if you delete one character, what do you get? So I choose to delete this. Okay, so I will get 1, 0, 1, 0, 1. So what are the different pages? 1, 2, 3, 4. So the k-score is 4. If you delete this, the k-score will be 3. If you delete this, the k-score will be 2. And if you delete this, the k-score will be 1. And if you delete this, the k-score will be 0. So what do you observe from this pattern here? So before entering the algorithm, you will get a k-score, right? This k-score can be applied till n minus those duplicate elements. Okay, here how many duplicate values are there? Which is nothing but n minus k plus 1. This value is applicable these many number of times. For the remaining values, you have to calculate that using while loops. Okay. Now, if we have understood this pattern, let us try to write the code for this. Okay, let me make it full screen. Programming language C++. So first we have number of test cases, right? So let us take the input C in test cases, while test cases. For each test case we have n value, C in n, length of the string, and then followed by a string. Now you need to declare a variable to print the overall score, right, or the beautiness of the string. Okay. Now here, if you see the question, he mentioned that you can run this algorithm n-1 number of times, right? So let me call it as limit is equal to n-1 times. Okay, and we need to run this until limit is greater than or equal to 0. So if you see here, the score will not change. Okay. So let us try to write the code for this. Okay. First, we need to take the number of test cases as input and run the loop on the given test cases. For each test case, we need to take the length of the string followed by string s. Okay. Now first, what you need to calculate is you need to calculate the k-score for this before entering the algorithm. Okay. So for that, let me declare a variable long int score. What will I do? I will check different adjacent values. How many different adjacent values are there? Okay. If s of I is not equal to s of I minus 1, then I will simply increment my score. Okay. So we have calculated the k value before entering the algorithm. Now we need to declare one more variable. Let us call it as answer because we need to print our answer at the end. And if you see here, we need to run this algorithm how many times? n-1 times, right? So long int, let me call it as limit number of times we need to run that algorithm. While limit is greater than 0, run this algorithm. Now what is this algorithm? First, you need to add the score to your answer, right? And then simply decrement the limit. But if you see, there is one condition in the algorithm. What is that? After a certain point, the score will get reduced because you are deleting a character which is contributing to the k-score. So how do you know that? It is simple. If score is equal to the limit, then you will simply decrement, because you are not trying to delete a character which is contributing to the k-score. That is why your score will be decreased, and now you will simply add the score to the overall score, and at the end you can simply print the answer. Code submission failed. Oh, there is some internet issue, I guess. Let me run the code. 1015, that is what we are expecting. Let me submit. Yep, the code got submitted, guys. Yeah, guys, so that's it for the video. I hope you like it, and please do follow, like, and subscribe our YouTube channel. And if you want to explore more topics on DSA, there is a 3 months smart coder course. I will drop you the link in the description. You can go there and explore our curriculum. If you want, you can simply join them. Yep.